大家好，这里是零度解说。最近几天，发生在美国东海岸新泽西不明飞行物的事件，在网上传得沸沸扬扬。因为这次跟以往不同，它变得更加频繁，而且主要集中在一个地区爆发，更加的有规律。那么这起充满离奇色彩的事件经过究竟是怎么回事呢？我们先来看几个视频。2024年12月11日，新泽西一户居民住宅门上的环视摄像头拍下一架不明飞行物的清晰画面。只见它从远处快速飞到这家居民的房屋前，然后向右飞去。这架飞行器底部亮着非常柔和的白光，它是以整体旋转的方式从高处降到低处缓慢飞行。当然还有大量不同的不明飞行物的目击者。
No, help him. Is it falling? Oh, I think a plane crashed. Are you serious? Bro. It looks like something's falling. Hey, yo. No way. No way. That's something falling.
Yeah, but you see the one behind it, though?
That's a fucking Martian. Oh, it is falling. What the fuck? Dude, what is that? Bro! 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 Hey, dude, bro. No, bro. Wait, seriously? Actually, what the fuck is... Y'all know what that is? Hell no. Hey, it's escape. Bro, it fell from the sky and it just smirked. Damn. Right over there, nigga, that lightning. Yeah. The damn shit. What is lights on, nigga?
当然，除了以上这几起不明飞行物的目击事件以外，人们还在新泽西州和东海岸其他地区看到这种神秘的球体，不管是它的运行轨迹还是飞行速度，都让人觉得非常不可思议。
This is crazy. My God, look at it. That's not a plane. That is wild. That's going way too fast. That's not... What's with my camera? I had to go run in and get my camera. Nobody was gonna believe me. What's with my camera?
这也是来自美国新泽西居民拍摄的画面，它上面这些将近有6个亮点，它是不带动的啊，
They are not moving.
一直在天空悬在上面没有动，就看得非常奇怪。那么这些奇怪的不明飞行物到底是什么呢？我想不管是普通老百姓还是美国政界的人士都想知道答案。
Something strange is going on. For some reason, they don't want to tell the people.
The drone sightings in New Jersey, and now the drones have spread out beyond New Jersey like locusts.
The government knows what is happening. Look, our military knows where they took off from. If it's a garage, they can go right into that garage. They know where it came from and where it went. And for some reason, they don't want to comment.
They don't know where the drones are coming from. They don't know who's doing it. They don't know why they're doing it. But they say there's no credible threat.
We've received only minimal information, which leads me to believe that our federal government has no idea, no clue, no reliable information about these drones.
An alarming drone incident that forced one of the U.S.'s most critical Air Force bases to close its airspace for several hours.
That's a UFO.
There's no blue or red light. Look, something's coming off.
You know, when things like this are happening, it seems everyone starts to look up, like my crew and I have been here in Mendham recording this video that you're looking at right now. We have no idea what it is, if it's a natural phenomenon, because it could be, but this is why so many municipalities are now asking.
现在这种大量出现的不明飞行物，也导致了各种阴谋论满天飞。但是其中一个广为流传的版本是，有恐怖分子将一枚在苏联解体期间从乌克兰拆除的贓弹，也就是核弹头，偷偷转移到美国新泽西州。所以美国军方为了以防万一啊，不得不在晚上时候 利用携带核辐射检测的无人机，对新泽西州进行大规模的检测。这是来自美国萨克森航空航天的首席执行官给大家做出的解答。
My name is John Ferguson. I'm the CEO of Saxon Aerospace here in Wichita, Kansas. I'm not normally a TikTok kind of a guy. I like watching this stuff every once in a while. But I'm a manufacturer of unmanned aircraft, military-grade unmanned aircraft, as you can see one of my systems here. There's all of these mysterious drones going on off the East Coast, and as a professional, as a subject matter expert, I wanted to give you all my opinion on what I think could be going on with these drones. I don't particularly believe that these have a nefarious intent. I could be wrong, but I want to give you the truth and what I believe. It's my own opinion, and I've not bounced this off of anybody, so, you know, if you think it's bullshit, whatever, that's cool. You know, I don't want to spread misinformation, as we know that there's a lot of that going around. But anyway, back in the 1980s, Ronald Reagan had dismantled the nuclear program, and there were, with Russia, there were countless nuclear missiles that were disarmed and disposed of. Well, there were over 80, I believe. There were over 80 nuclear warheads that were in Ukraine that came up missing. Okay? We don't know where they are. Maybe somebody does, but nobody really knows where these are. And I speak with some pretty high-level government officials on this stuff, and it seems as though that is the case. So I spoke to a gentleman a few months ago who was trying to raise an alarm to the highest levels of our government, which they had their ears closed, about this one particular nuclear warhead that he physically put his hands on. He physically touched this warhead that was left over from Ukraine. And he knew that that thing was headed towards the United States. Okay? That is a very serious deal. And everyone knows that the United States government, this administration, is pushing to get into a war with Russia. We all know that. We all feel it. We all see it. Okay? Well, back up a few years. Do y'all remember when those drones were mysteriously flying across the Interstate 70 corridor from Colorado up into Nebraska, down here into Kansas, and out into Missouri? Well, it was believed that those drones were looking for radioactive material because there had been some material that came up missing here in the United States, and they felt like it was high probability that the nuclear or the radioactive material would be taken along the Interstate 70 corridor heading east or west or south. So from what we understand, they were out there trying to find this radioactive material. Now, drones, they have no reason to be in the air at night unless you're doing some type of ISR work, intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance, looking for bad guys, or looking for a victim, a search and rescue victim, or law enforcement, or some type of military project, right? There's no reason for a drone to be flying at night, really, okay? Because they don't see shit. So, unless you have thermal optics, drones really don't see stuff. You need to do mapping during the day. If you're going to do farming stuff, mostly do it during the day. The only reason why you would ever fly an aircraft, an unmanned aircraft at night, is if you're looking for something, whether it be a person or trying to smell gas. We have methane gas detection systems that can detect gas leaks in pipelines. You really wouldn't use thermal optics for trying to find gas leaks, just simply because the only way you're actually going to find a gas leak with thermal optics is if the gas leak is aggressive enough that it has a difference in temperature, because thermal imaging, it creates a digital image based off of the temperature variance. So whatever is different in temperature, it creates an image. Usually gas leaks so slow that it goes quickly into ambient before you can even see it. So we have special sensors that can detect gas leaks. We also have special sensors that can detect radioactive material. So with this gentleman that I had spoken with, who was trying to raise the alarm to try to get somebody in the government to say, hey, we need to work together to go try to find this nuclear warhead, none of that ever happened. They knew that warhead was on its way to the United States. That's all that ever came of it. Nothing ever happened. This government did not do anything at all to help this gentleman raise the alarm and raise awareness that there is a very deadly weapon on its way to the United States. It's out there. Nobody knows where it's at now. It left Europe. Now it's gone. So my own guess, is that these drones are not nefarious in intent. If they are, they are, but I doubt it. But if they are drones, the only reason why they would be flying and flying that low is because they're trying to smell something on the ground. That's it. There's no other reason for a drone to be flying in the air other than to piss a bunch of people off at night.
当然有网友就要出来反驳了，如果是无人机的话，那么这种现象该如何解释呢？这是因为美国的新泽西民众他自家门口摄像头在晚上的时候录制下来的不明飞行物，它明显是呈椭圆形的，它的飞行轨迹不像是我们熟知的这个无人机。但是有人反驳的话，就有人出来求证，看这位网友他是怎么手戳一个 UFO 出来的。不得不说要是不告诉你这是气球加 LED 灯，这效果估计很多人都会以为是某种外星高科技因为现在无人机的发展水平在 AI 技术的加持下，尤其是军方的无人机，他们已经超出了我们认知的范围。当然并非所有的不明飞行物都是无人机，比如说这个视频，这个飞行速度很显然就不是，因为在这个浩瀚的宇宙中，高级文明或者某种未知意识形态的存在，这是必然的，只是我们现在还摸不到它们而已。